Then, see I got a head and shoulder, inverted, put a line right here. What if I do this? You see what that 618 is? Is it possible that this was the last low and we broke structure? Is it possible for this pair to eventually break structure, retest, and then shoot back up to that level? How many pips is that from here? All right, it's 500 pips. It's possible. Will it happen today or tomorrow? No, we need something big that's going to happen. But we're still on a daily time frame. We don't know what's over here. Okay, so now, somebody wants to know about period separators. Control Y. Control Y. There you go. See those lines? Control Y. Yes, you can record. Go ahead. Can't see the screen? All right, let me see if I can help you out. I think that made it worse. I need to find a solid screen for you. Oh, that's ugly. You guys keep making me change my screen colors. Trade better with these colors because the bright it keeps me awake. I have a question. How do you draw a trend line with an arrow on MT4? A trend line with an arrow? Well, on MT4 it doesn't have an arrow. That's only on your phone. On your phone it has the arrow. Okay? Yeah, it doesn't have the arrow MT4. Okay, so now, look how the market shift lower. So you can do one of two things. We know that this is a trend continuation because we have no pullbacks. These are trend continuation. You can do this. This telling that you're clearly in a downtrend. But here's the thing about this part right here. This is the reason why I don't want you to do this right here. Okay? I don't want you to do this because this is where the market breaks out and continue to drop. When you see this happen, you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, here's the break. Now the market's going to retest and go back up. No. When you see that strong push down like that, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. All right, just like frozen, let it go. You can do one or two things. You can go ahead and grab a moving average. You can do a 50-period moving average. And as long as the market, okay, as long as the market is below this 50-period moving average, where did it go? Moving average, 50-period. Oh, because it's white. As long as the market, where is my 50-period going? Style, black. There we go. As long as the market is below this moving average, you're technically still in the downtrend. Okay, the moment the market breaks this moving average, now you can use this moving average as a point of resistance. So if you were in a sell and the market comes back up and hit that resistance or moving average, now you can exit your trade. Okay, now if the market is above the moving average, you're in an uptrend. The moment the market comes down and break the moving average, like so with a V bottom, you can exit your trade. How many times does the market have to touch the trend line before it goes in the opposite direction? Okay, very good question. We're looking for, let me go back over. And I just showed this. If you're just joining us, that was something I showed on Market Recap. This is the daily time frame. Okay. Let me just change my moving average to 1 so you can see my my line chart. Perfect. Now you can see my line chart a lot better. Perfect. So now, how many times does the market have to hit the line chart? Let's go ahead and do it. Like this. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's go ahead and mark it up. You guys know the rules, and these rules never change. If you stick to the rules, it's going to take away the stress when it comes to trading. 1, always know where you are is very important. 2, we didn't touch here. Here's 3. After the third touch, what happened? The market got pushed back down, and look what happened on the 4th touch. Yes or no? Now it's time for me to pick someone from the audience and say, hey, do you see what's going on? Let's go with Nika Sewell. How you doing? Unmute yourself, Nika.
Hi.
Hello, how are you? Nika, where you tuning in from?
I am tuning in from Maryland by way of Las Vegas.
Nice, nice. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, Nika,
Yes.
now with these rules, I didn't create the rules. It just so happened to work like this. We got 1 touch here, 2, 3, 4. Peter Chanda asked a question. How do I get, no, not that question. Carell asked a question. How many times the market have to touch the trend line before it goes the opposite direction? So Nika, is it possible if you can explain to Peter how many times will the market retest this line before breaking out? And I want you to explain it like you're teaching it.
Okay, so from what I've learned and been taught, once the trend line is touched 3 times, it's either going to bounce or break. And in this instance, there was a correction, a retest, and then it broke out of the trend line.
Okay, okay. Peter, you got that? Okay, so now, one second. Don't go anywhere. Nichelle, right?
Nika?
Nika. Here we go. So Nika, here's another question. I'm going to give you control of my my mouse, if I can find you on here. Let's see.
I'm on a phone. I don't know if I can still do that.
Oh, okay. Now, if you're on the phone, it's not going to happen.
Okay.
You get a pass this time. Okay? You get a pass. All right. Angela says, would you know where to set a TP for the breakout? Ooh, very good question, Angela. You guys got some good questions tonight. So, Angela, check this out. You see where the market broke out at, right on this line? Always talk to the charts. Ask yourself, where did the market break out at? We broke out right here. Okay? We broke out here, but the market said, hey, listen, I'm not going to give you that retest. I'm not going to give it to you. Angela said, but why? Come on, you guys owe me this retest because you made me blow my account so many times. And I'm tired. And the market said, nope, it's not my fault. You didn't follow the rules. So Angela said, you know what? Okay, don't give me the retest. I'm just going to sit here and wait. Really? You're going to sit on your hands on this daily chart and wait? You're going to sit here for 50 days. For 50 days and wait for us to come back down? Yep. All right. And guess what? They came right back down. Okay. Now, to answer your question, Angela, where would you put a take profit? Here we go. You're going to draw your fibs. When you draw your fibs, you're going to draw your fibs from the low up to the high. Okay? From the low up to the high. This market came down to this level here, right? Check this out. Entry was at the 786. Now, you see this level here? This is your take profit. This is your target. Boom. Perfect. Okay? But you're saying to yourself, but Oran, the exit was here. The market came here. No worries. So what we're going to do is go from this push all the way up to here. This is the low. This is the high. Market comes back down to what? Your 618. Your target is here now. Perfect. Now, when the market came down to this level, okay, market came down to this level. This is why I love fibs so much, team. When the market came down to that level, now you're going to draw your fibs from this low, all the way up to this high. We're looking for this market to come where? This market came down to your 786 right here. Okay, so this market did this. Oops, come back. Remember this zone here? How we started our count from here? 1, 2, 3, and then the market broke out. Well, check this out. All we're going to do is this now. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, draw another set of fibs. This time you draw it from the high all the way down to the low. This market came up around the 618. And now we're going to go over to our our harmonic chart. This market came up from this high to this low, pulled back to the 618. Okay, just a little above the 618. And then the market said, hey, listen, I'm going to go from here down to here. But now I need to figure out where my target is going to be at. So let's go over to the harmonic chart and find out what type of harmonic pattern we got. Because I want to show you how to hold this long term. All right, harmonic patterns. Let's go to images. Okay, take a look at some harmonic patterns. We know 618, that's where the market came up to, the 618. Okay, we need one that came up to a 618. Ooh, this could be it. We know it's not this one because this market is doing X, A, B, C. So this is going to be a sell. So what about this one here? X to A, all right, X to A, it needs to come between 382 to 618. XAB 382 to 618. And we need to see this market come anywhere between from A, B to C, 382 to 886. And your target is going to be the 1618. Now, I see that someone is saying it could be the Gartley. Let's take a look at the Gartley. Okay, harmonic cheat sheet. And let's take a look at the Gartley. All right, here's the Gartley. And right here on the Gartley, we have XAB to the 618. Okay, we do have the 618. That is true. And then from A, B to C, we do have 382 to 886. But the only difference is your take profit is going to be at the 786. Okay, at the 786. So we know this could be either a Gartley or a crab. A Gartley or a crab. They have the same extensions, 786 or 1618. So let's go back over to the chart. Let's go back over to the chart real quick. And let's take a look at it. We know that the 786 is here. Our entry was here. So if we exit here at the 786, that's it, we're done. We're out of the trade. We're not in the trade anymore. We'll take our money. It's okay. You made some good money. So we know that's it. But also, what about here, the 1618? Now, remember, this is the daily time frame. How many of you really can say, my heart can take that? I can sit in that trade for a long time. I can sit in that. So this is the end of the Gartley. So as this market keeps moving, well, we hit our target on this one. We hit our target, but, oh, Wow. Beautiful exit and beautiful execution on the crab. Beautiful exit on the crab. Guys, do you see how powerful harmonics is? Woo! Beautiful. Now, this is what I love about this. Okay? Can anyone tell me what else is here? After we've reached our target of the 1618, unmute yourself and tell me what else just happened. Wait, time out. Don't say it. Who can I pick from the list? Hey, is that my man? Tishida from Nigeria, right here. I think this is my man right here, my partner in crime. But anyway, unmute yourself. And I also want to talk to Cynthia, Augustine, Todd. Somebody unmute yourself. Sonia, Shalina, unmute yourself. Talk to me. Don't be afraid now. Okay, let's go back to Mercy. Are you with me, Mercy?
Mr. Oran.
Mercy FX. What's going on?
What's up, my brother?
Hey. Oh, man. Mercy, do me a favor. Look at this. What do you see? Did we hit the one?
It broke out the zone and go to visit the supply zone.
Okay. All right. Came up to a supply zone, right? But
it came up to the supply zone.
That's happening right here.
It made a fake breakout right there.
But what is a fake breakout? I'm brand new. Talk to me. What is a fake breakout? What pattern is it?
It's kind of a head and shoulder right there.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
So then it's coming back down to the demand zone.
There we go. Right back to that demand zone.
Right back to the demand zone.
Sell the supply, and the market came right back down to that zone. Wow. Yep. Wow. You guys see it. Look at this. This harmonic sitting all by itself, saying, I came up to the 1618. The reverse is coming. Elliot's wave. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, drop the market down. Oh, if you ever said to yourself, I never understood Elliot's wave, guess what? You just learned it right now. How many of you still on board with me? Did I lose anyone? Take advantage. Take advantage right now. 1.
Okay, real quick. How did you know it was the crab versus the garlic before it? Like, you know, it's hindsight right now, but how would you know is it like one of the numbers would tell you, or because I get, you know, in the different patterns, I'm trying to figure out how you would have known it was a crab before it actually happened.
Oh, once it broke out and kept moving, now you're saying to yourself, oh, okay, all right, I see what's going on. It just extended.
Oh, okay.
You don't know what's going to happen before it happened. You don't know that. If that's the case, we would have known, you know, we would know the next move. But here's the thing. When using your fibs, and I say to myself, all right, here we go. I want this market to come up to the 786. So it came up to the 786. That was my target. But then we had a second pattern. Because you notice all the harmonic patterns had the same numbers. Okay? Each one of them came down to 382 to 886. They had the same numbers. So either way, if I buy right here, I'm either going to be out at 786, or look what happened once it broke this 100. Because when the market does a full 100% retracement, you see this right here, this is 100. When the market does a full 100% retracement, look what happened. It broke out and continued. So I said to myself, okay, that's a crab. That's a continuation. That's a crab. That makes sense?
Yes, thank you.
Perfect, perfect. Very, very good question, team. Guys, don't be afraid to ask these questions. We got 62 people live on here right now. This could have been over at 9 o'clock, but you decided, hey, listen, I want to get on here. I want to learn some more on a Saturday. So ask those questions because my wife is calling me right now. Yes.
I don't fully understand the fibs one that you put on there.
Okay.
How do you know from the top to the bottom? Are you, because I can't see it properly on the screen. Is it that little dotted line that goes down on the fibs? Is that, no, the one that's going down straight down on the Fibonacci chart itself? That one, yeah.
This one, yes.
Is that where you start from the top and then go to the bottom?
That's correct. Let me backspace and delete. Hold backspace, delete. And what I'll do for you, let me go ahead and darken my screen just a little bit. I'm going to do the Syracuse. Yeah, I guess
Okay,
so.
yeah, that's good. That's good.
All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. I think I was right here in this zone. Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, so let me just go ahead and grab my fibs. There we go. Let me see if I can darken this line a little bit. That one is black. That one is black. All right. So this dotted line.
Yeah.
Hold backspace, get everything on. So, Judy, right around this level here, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my line chart. And I'm just going to draw. Make sure I'm on the daily. Yeah. There we go. I'll use this one. This looks good. This is a nice darker version. Okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and draw some fibs on them real quick. And we'll just start, I guess we'll start right here. This is a good area. So now, make sure my fibs, there we go. Perfect. Bring it back up. Perfect. Hold backspace. And now, you see around this level here, this is my high. This already happened, okay? This already happened. Market created a high and dropped down lower, okay? So right around this zone here, drop down lower. Perfect. So I'm going to start my fibs from here down. Now, you see this little peak right here, this little level right here? That level didn't give me a pullback. So this is what we call a continuation. It didn't give me anything, so it just continued dropping down. So go ahead and take my fibs. Now I'm going to draw from the high all the way down to the low, and I stop right here. Whenever I get to the low, what I like to do is put a nice support line here. Now notice this market went up to the 382. It stopped at the 382. After it hit the 382, remember anything, we are in 10 minutes window, 8 minutes left. Okay, perfect. Anything around, if this market would have came up to around this level here, it would have continued dropping down. But notice when this market came up to the 382, it pulled back 100%. So now, all I'm going to do, this is going to be my supply level. I showed you guys this on market recap. Copy this box. This market came down to made a double bottom. Now, there's no guarantee that it's going to come up to the zone here. I don't know that yet. But with the proper risk, if I enter this trade at a 0.01 and I use the proper risk, I can actually get in this trade and hold it. Let me just change the color of this one here. There we go. So I'll put a nice little trend line here, bring it all the way down, and look at it right around the zone. So 1, 2, 3, and look at this, 4. I asked myself, where did the market break out at? So let's say if I enter my trade at a 0.01 right here. You already saw that I drew my fibs from this high down to this low. The market pulled up, there we go, here, and then it came all the way back down to the 0. When I see that happen and it failed to break this level right here, I'm looking for the market to come up and do this. But we know it doesn't happen perfectly. The market went into consolidation. All right, but the real move, look what happened. It came right to that box. Right to that box. So if you would have held this trade, you would have held that trade for 876 pips. 876 pips. So drawing your fibs, first identify the direction of the market. So right here, forget about this already. Let's say the market is right here. It already broke structure. Okay, market is here. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 break out. Where did the market break out at? Right here, right there. Look at this retest, 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 and we out of here. Okay, but what if you want to get in this trade early? So you can either draw your fibs from the high down to the low. I never stretch my fibs all the way out like this. I see a lot of traders that do that, but I want to put my fibs in my work area. I'm working in this area. So I bring it down to the low, right here. Now, I say to myself, how far could this market come up? I'll be looking around the 618. Now you can see that the market came around the 618, but I'm going to draw another fib from this push right here. Guys, just mute yourselves real quick. From this push right here, all the way up to here. Now watch this. This is where the magic is going to happen. Yeah, DC, mute yourself out. Mute yourself out, DC. It's showing that it's you. DC SMT2. So I'm going to draw my fibs from here, from this low, all the way up to the high. This market pulls back right around this level, right here. Well, my take profit is going to be here. See this? Market goes up. Pull back here, my target is here. Notice how the market came right to this target and dropped. So now, if I hold this same fib level, I want to see this market come down anywhere between the 50 and 618. This market came to the 50 and 618. I can draw another fib from this section here, or I can just use this as my take profit. If the market comes down to the 50 or 382, my take profit is going to be here, right at the 618 from the fib that I drew from this level. All right, I'm going to repeat that real slow. In the beginning, I drew a fib from this high to the low. I measured, where's my 618? My 618 is right here. Then I saw the market push from this bottom, so I drew a fib from the low to the high. I saw the market come down to the 618 right here. If the market comes to the 618 here, or the 50, I'm looking for a target at the 618 or 50 here. Yes or no, did we hit our targets? Yes, we did. Fibs aren't difficult. You just need to know where you are in the market to draw your fibs. Okay? Easy. It's super easy when drawing your fibs. Okay? I can draw from this high to this low, and look what happens. From the high down to the low. Where did the market come back to? The market came right back to my 100. It failed to break that level. Because it failed to break that level, I'll just take this box and bring it down to this zone here. Now look what happened. When the market broke that zone, it came back and retest that box and dropped. It came back and retest that box and dropped. Guys, do you see how simple that is? Any questions before we leave? Does this work on hourly candles? Yes, it does.
Thanks, Oran. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Does it work on hourly candles? Here we go. Draw from the high down to the low. Here we go. Market came 100%. And there you go. Less than 1 minute to go, team. Look at this. Market came down to the 100%. It broke out. Now, I'm looking for a nice retest. Oh, look how beautiful that was. And that's where the current market is right now. That's where the current market is. Breakout, 100% breakout, retest, 1, 2, market drop. Guys, get ready to make some money. This is where the current market is right now. Draw my fibs from the low up to the high. I need a 618 bounce, which is right here. Where's the market right now? Oh, we got to come down just a little bit more to that 618. 23 pips. I want to see this market at least down 23, 26 more pips down to this level. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. CAD JPY team. I want to see this market come down just a little bit more.